Well, there is other very interesting news around the NBA tonight, and for that, the man who always has the news is Adrian Wojnarowski-Woj. What can you tell us about Chris Paul's future?
Hey, Greeny, I'm told that the Phoenix Suns and Chris Paul, his representatives, had a series of conversations today to start discussing his future in Phoenix, including the possibility that the organization could use the waive and stretch provision on his contract prior to the June 28th date to guarantee his contract. If he's waived ahead of that date, the Suns only owe him $15 of the $30 million on his deal. That creates some salary cap space over time. Now, Chris Paul wants to remain with the Suns. He wants to be back with Devin Booker, with Kevin Durant. But right now, for the Suns, they want to look at a lot of alternatives, some options between now and the 28th, including trade possibilities. They're going to have talks about DeAndre Ayton. Can they move money around that would allow them to either keep Chris Paul on that roster or find a trade where they can build out their depth? But I'm told Chris Paul and his reps, they want an answer on his future sooner than that June 28th deadline. They want to know if they're headed into free agency, where he would be certainly very coveted, especially with the two teams in LA, the Clippers, the Lakers, where he still keeps his offseason home. So the Suns have a lot of work to do between now and June 28th, but they let Chris Paul know today there is a possibility he could be waived. Right now, though, Phoenix would like to find a way to financially keep Chris Paul on this roster.
All right, Woj, outstanding. Thank you. We'll see you on ABC in just a few minutes. Meanwhile, let's get quick reaction from everyone up here in just the moments that we have left. Jalen, what do you think?
No true surprises. If you look at the Lakers and the Clippers, both of those opportunities make sense for different reasons. They've come up short based on expectations. He adds to that position big time for both of those squads.
His life plays out a lot of it in Southern California, where his family is. But also, it's pretty enticing still to play with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. If you can do it with a training camp and a full year and not 10 games at the end of the year and try to rush into the playoffs, a lot of people would like to see if that can still work.
Perfect scenario would be staying in Phoenix. Obviously, if Phoenix is not an option, you've got the Lakers. I'd look at that, particularly if they waived him. You're hearing noise about Damian Lillard and, you know what, Ayton and Paul and picks. Can't see that happening, to be quite honest with you. But you put it out there because that's what the kind of stuff that you hear. In the end, here's the bottom line. He's 38 years of age, one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. He's got to be in a position where he's competing for a championship. It's really, really that simple. He's earned that, and I hope he stays in a situation, whether it's Phoenix or somewhere else, where he's going to be in a situation competing for a championship.
Right, it's the only thing missing from his resume, which will certainly land him in the Hall of Fame, whether he wins one or not. He, of course, had that tenure with the Clippers once before, almost was a Laker. We all remember how that all went down. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.